Daily Horoscope for Cancer, April 24, 2025. Hello, dear Cancer. Today, as the moon transitions through Libra, you'll experience a fascinating blend of energies that both complement and challenge your natural tendencies. Let's explore what the stars have in store for you on this potentially transformative day. The Libra moon creates an interesting dynamic for you, as it gently pulls you towards seeking harmony and balance in your surroundings, sometimes at odds with your more emotionally driven nature. This lunar positioning encourages diplomacy and fairness, which might have you focusing more on relationships and partnerships than usual. Adding depth to this influence is Mercury's supportive trine to Neptune today, significantly enhancing your intuitive abilities and creative expression. Your emotional landscape feels particularly nuanced today. As a water sign, you're experiencing a gentle flow as Venus creates a harmonious aspect with Jupiter, expanding feelings of love and generosity throughout your day. However, Saturn's continuing journey through fellow water sign Pisces creates an underlying current of responsibility toward emotional growth. You might feel torn between wanting to indulge in pleasurable experiences and addressing deeper emotional needs. Finding balance between nurturing others and nurturing yourself becomes your key challenge and opportunity. In your love life, today offers wonderful possibilities for restoration and connection. If you're in a relationship, the Libra moon helps you see your partner's perspective with greater clarity and compassion. Communication flows more easily with Mercury's beneficial aspect to Neptune, allowing you to express feelings that may have been difficult to articulate before. This is an ideal day for heart-to-heart conversations about needs and desires that have been left unspoken. For single Cancers, your romantic radar might pick up on someone who embodies balance, fairness, and artistic sensibilities. An unexpected conversation could spark interest, particularly in social settings related to art, music, or community events. Keep your heart open, but with Neptune's influence so strong, remember to see people as they truly are rather than projecting idealized versions onto them. Professionally, collaboration becomes your strength today. Your natural ability to connect emotionally with colleagues and clients is enhanced, making this an excellent time for team projects, presentations, or negotiations. The Mercury-Neptune trine supports creative thinking and intuitive problem-solving, particularly beneficial if your work involves caregiving, food, art, or emotional wellness areas where Cancers naturally excel. Financially, the Venus-Jupiter aspect could bring unexpected gains or opportunities, possibly through partnerships or collaborative ventures. However, exercise caution with impulsive spending, as this planetary combination can encourage overindulgence. Consider investing in your home environment or family needs areas that provide you with emotional security and long-term satisfaction. Health matters require attention to balance today. The Libra moon draws focus to your kidneys and lower back body areas associated with Libra. Ensure you're drinking enough water and maintaining proper posture, especially if you work at a desk. Emotional wellness deserves equal attention. Practices that help you process feelings in a balanced way, such as journaling or talking with a trusted friend, will be particularly beneficial today. With Neptune's influence strong, pay attention to your sleep quality and dream patterns, as they may contain important messages from your subconscious. Gentle water-based exercises like swimming or luxuriating in a hot bath with sea salts would be especially restorative for your water sign energy today. Your home, always a sanctuary for Cancer, benefits from today's harmonious energies. The Libra moon encourages beautifying your environment and creating balance in your living arrangements. This might be an excellent time to redecorate, rearrange furniture, or simply clear clutter to create more peaceful surroundings. Family relationships benefit from your enhanced diplomatic abilities today. If tensions have been brewing, you'll find it easier to mediate and find compromise solutions. Let's look at the specific planetary influences affecting you today. The Sun in Taurus illuminates your 11th house of friends, groups, and long-term aspirations, bringing focus to your social connections and community involvement. This Taurus energy adds persistence and practicality to your social efforts, helping you build lasting relationships and work steadily toward your dreams. You may feel called to take a leadership role in a group project that aligns with your values. Mercury in Aries moves through your career sector, creating dynamic energy around professional communications. Its trine to Neptune enhances your intuitive understanding of workplace dynamics, helping you read between the lines in professional situations. Today brings excellent energy for presentations, interviews, or important work conversations that require both confidence and sensitivity. Venus traveling through Gemini in your 12th house brings gentle, loving energy to your inner world. This placement can illuminate secret crushes or unacknowledged feelings in romantic relationships. The beneficial aspect to Jupiter amplifies this effect, potentially bringing a secret admirer into the light or helping you understand your deeper emotional needs. Mars in Aquarius energizes your 8th house of shared resources and intimacy, bringing dynamism to financial partnerships and deep emotional connections. There may be some tension around joint finances that requires addressing, but today's balanced energy helps you navigate these conversations with both honesty and tact. Jupiter in Leo, moving through your 2nd house, amplifies opportunities for financial growth, particularly through creative projects or leadership roles. The harmonious aspect with Venus creates a beautiful flow between your subconscious desires and material manifestations. Pay attention to synchronicities that may lead to prosperity. Saturn's journey through Pisces in your 9th house continues to bring a sobering but necessary energy to your belief systems and worldview. You may be reconsidering educational pursuits or spiritual practices, ensuring they have practical application in your life. Uranus in your 12th house brings unexpected insights from your subconscious mind. Dreams may be especially vivid and revealing today, offering surprising realizations about patterns from your past that have been limiting your growth. Neptune in Aries in your career sector brings creative energy to your professional life. The trine with Mercury enhances this effect, potentially bringing inspiration for innovative approaches to your work or clarity about your true calling. Pluto's transformative energy in Aquarius continues a profound process of evolution around intimacy and personal power. Today, this energy is somewhat tempered, allowing you to approach deep changes with more balance and less intensity. As a moon-ruled sign, you're particularly sensitive to lunar cycles. Today falls during the waning crescent moon phase, a time of release before the new moon. This aligns beautifully with the balancing energy of the Libra moon, supporting you in releasing emotional patterns that no longer serve your highest good. Let me offer some hour-by-hour guidance for navigating today. Early morning brings the moon forming a square to Pluto, which might produce intense dreams or emotions as you wake. Take time for morning self-care rituals that ground and center you. A warm, nourishing breakfast will help stabilize your sensitive energy. Mid-morning sees the moon forming a trine to Mars, increasing your energy and motivation. This is an excellent time for collaborative work or tasks requiring both sensitivity and assertiveness. The Mercury-Neptune trine is especially strong during these hours, enhancing intuitive thinking. The afternoon brings the Venus-Jupiter aspect to its peak, creating opportunity windows for both financial and relationship matters. This is an ideal time for important conversations with loved ones or financial planning. Your natural charm is amplified, helping you connect meaningfully with others. Evening hours find the Libra moon forming a sextile to Venus, creating a harmonious atmosphere for social gatherings or quality time with partners and family. This is an excellent evening for hosting a small dinner, as your nurturing qualities blend beautifully with Libra's hospitality. Late evening brings a subtle shift as the moon approaches Scorpio. You may feel your emotions deepening and intensifying. This is an excellent time for intimate conversations, spiritual practices, or research into topics that fascinate you. As a water sign, you process experience primarily through emotional channels. Today's balance between water and air elements creates an interesting dynamic, allowing you to detach slightly from overwhelming feelings and analyze them with more objectivity than usual. Your compatibility with other signs is influenced by today's aspects as well. With fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the balancing Libra moon allows for more give and take than usual. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, provide grounding energy that feels supportive, especially with the sun in Taurus. Air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, are easier to connect with today thanks to the Libra moon creating a communication bridge. And fellow water signs, Cáncer, Scorpio, Pisces remain your most natural connections, with today's aspects creating especially harmonious energy between you. Today's energy resonates strongly with the Justice card, associated with Libra, and the High Priestess, associated with the Moon and Cancer. Together, these archetypes suggest approaching the day with both your heart and mind engaged. Trust your inner knowing while also weighing options carefully. For crystal support, Moonstone would be particularly beneficial today, enhancing your connection to your ruling planet while promoting balance. Rose quartz can help open and balance your heart chakra under the Libra moon influence. Remember these affirmations as you move through your day. I balance nurturing others with caring for myself. My sensitivity is a strength that helps me connect meaningfully with others. I trust my intuition and honor my emotional wisdom. April 24, 2025 offers you a beautiful opportunity to integrate seemingly opposite energies, logic and intuition, giving and receiving, action and reflection. By embracing the balanced approach suggested by the Libra moon, while honoring your naturally intuitive Cancer nature, you can navigate the day with grace and wisdom, strengthening relationships and creating more harmony in all areas of life. As the moon continues its journey through the zodiac, know that your capacity for emotional understanding makes you one of the most nurturing presences in others' lives. By finding the balance between self-protection and openness today, you embody the best qualities of your cardinal water nature, initiating emotional connections that sustain and heal the world around you. The cosmic configuration on April 24, 2025, presents a fascinating array of planetary influences for Cancer natives. The sun firmly stationed in Taurus brings solid, practical energy to your 10th house of career and public reputation. This earthy influence stabilizes your professional ambitions, making it an excellent day to pursue concrete goals with steadfast determination. The grounding Taurian energy provides you with a rare opportunity to showcase your capabilities to authority figures who are particularly receptive to your ideas today. Meanwhile, the moon, your celestial ruler, transits through Libra in your 4th house of home and foundations. This creates an interesting tension between your professional aspirations and domestic needs. You may feel pulled between work responsibilities and matters requiring attention on the home front. The Libran moon brings a desire for harmony and balance, particularly in family relationships, while forming a challenging square aspect to the Taurus sun. This planetary geometry asks you to find equilibrium between career demands and personal comfort. Mercury, positioned in Aries, occupies your 9th house of higher learning and expansion, forming a trine aspect to Mars in Leo. Your communication style becomes more direct and passionate today, particularly when expressing philosophical ideas or educational pursuits. This planetary conversation between Mercury and Mars empowers you to speak with conviction about subjects you feel strongly about. Your words carry unusual persuasive power, especially in academic or legal matters. Venus, moving through Gemini in your 12th house of the subconscious, forms a sextile to Jupiter in Aries. This sweet aspect reveals hidden opportunities and brings unexpected support from behind the scenes. Pay attention to dreams, intuitive flashes, and chance encounters today, as they may contain valuable information about your path forward. Venus in this position also soothes any private anxieties you might be harboring about your relationships or financial situation. Mars energizes your 5th house of creativity and self-expression, in confident Leo, forming a powerful trine to Mercury while squaring Neptune in Aries. This complex configuration increases your creative prowess, but also warns against overconfidence or unclear communication in romantic matters. Creative projects receive a boost of dynamic energy, though you may need to guard against unrealistic expectations or confusion about the true intentions of a romantic interest. Jupiter, still in the early degrees of Aries, expands your ninth house concerns around education, travel, and belief systems. This placement encourages you to broaden your horizons intellectually, possibly through formal education or independent study. The fortunate connection between Jupiter and Venus suggests that spiritual or philosophical insights gained now may help resolve long-standing emotional issues. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces in your eighth house of shared resources and transformation. This placement brings structured, disciplined energy to financial matters involving others, including investments, taxes, and joint assets. Saturn's inconjunct aspect to the Taurus Sun today signals a need to reconcile your professional goals with financial restrictions or obligations to others. A methodical approach serves you best in addressing any concerns about debt, inheritance, or shared finances. Uranus, continuing its long sojourn through Taurus, aligns with the Sun in your career sector, potentially bringing unexpected developments or innovations to your professional life. This conjunction may manifest as sudden opportunities for advancement, particularly through technological innovation or unconventional approaches to traditional problems. Remain flexible and open to surprising developments in your workplace or industry. Neptune in Aries forms a challenging square to Mars, creating tension between your creative self-expression and your idealistic visions. This aspect can stimulate artistic inspiration, but may also cloud judgment regarding the practical application of your creative efforts. Be wary of overcommitting to projects without clear parameters or expectations, especially those involving children or romantic partners. Pluto, having recently re-entered Aquarius, occupies your seventh house of partnerships, continuing a profound transformation of your closest relationships. On this day, Pluto forms a sextile to your ruling moon, suggesting that emotional revelations connected to partnerships may emerge, particularly regarding power dynamics or deep-seated psychological patterns. This aspect supports psychological insight and emotional healing within your most important relationships. The North Node, positioned in Aries, aligns with Jupiter, highlighting your karmic path toward intellectual growth and expanded awareness. This position encourages stepping out of your comfort zone to embrace new philosophies, travel opportunities, or educational pursuits that align with your soul's evolutionary journey. Trust the cosmic nudges guiding you toward experiences that broaden your understanding of the world and your place within it. Chiron, the wounded healer, also in Aries, makes a conjunction with Jupiter and the North Node, suggesting that today's experiences may touch upon sensitive areas related to faith, optimism, or educational confidence. This configuration presents an opportunity for healing old wounds related to self-belief and your capacity to envision and pursue a larger life. The wisdom gained through past disappointments now becomes a source of strength and guidance for others. Cáncer, on April 24, 2025, your communication landscape takes on a fascinating dimension as the Moon, your ruling planet, forms a sextile with Mercury. This celestial configuration creates an exceptional opportunity for deep emotional expression and connecting with others on a more profound level than usual. Your intuitive abilities are heightened today, allowing you to sense what others need to hear before they even recognize it themselves. This is a day where your words carry emotional weight and resonance. Mercury's position in Taurus during this time provides your communication style with a grounded, practical quality. You'll find yourself expressing ideas with more patience and deliberation than usual. This isn't about slowing you down. Rather, it's about ensuring your message lands with impact and permanence. Your words today have staying power, making this an excellent time for important conversations that you want to have lasting effects. The Venus-Neptune trine influencing this day adds a layer of compassion and creativity to your expression. You might find yourself naturally using more poetic language, metaphors, or visual descriptions. Your ability to communicate abstract concepts and emotional nuances is significantly enhanced. Artists, writers, or those in creative fields will find this energy particularly beneficial for translating inner feelings into external forms of expression. In professional settings, you'll notice your colleagues and supervisors are more receptive to your input. The practical Taurian influence on Mercury helps you articulate your ideas in ways that emphasize their value and implementability. This is an excellent day for presentations, pitches, or suggesting new initiatives at work. Your communication style will strike the perfect balance between innovation and practicality. Family conversations take on special significance today. The moon's influence makes you particularly attuned to unspoken family dynamics. You may find yourself naturally mediating tensions or helping family members express feelings they've been struggling to articulate. Your natural Cancer nurturing tendencies are amplified in communication, creating safe spaces for vulnerable discussions. Digital communication receives a boost today as well. Your social media posts, emails, and text messages are likely to resonate more deeply with their intended audiences. There's a synchronicity in timing. You'll likely say the right thing at the right time. This makes April 24 particularly favorable for reaching out to connections you've been meaning to strengthen or renew. Be mindful, however, of a subtle square between Mars and Saturn that could occasionally introduce moments of frustration when you feel misunderstood. This aspect might manifest as impatience when others don't immediately grasp the emotional depth behind your words. Remember that not everyone processes emotional communication with your natural facility. For Cancers in romantic relationships, this day offers a valuable opportunity to express feelings you might normally keep protected. The supportive planetary aspects create a cocoon of safety for vulnerability. Conversations with partners or potential love interests will flow with unusual ease, and you'll find it simpler to articulate your emotional needs without feeling exposed. Your listening skills are equally enhanced today. You'll pick up on subtle vocal cues, unspoken intentions, and emotional undercurrents that might normally escape notice. This makes April 24 an excellent day for gathering information, conducting interviews, or engaging in research that requires reading between the lines. The afternoon hours are particularly favorable for important conversations as the moon moves into an even more harmonious position. Between 2 p.m. and 6 p.m., you'll notice an increased fluidity in your expression and a greater receptivity from others. Schedule important discussions during this window, if possible. Group communications also benefit from today's planetary positions. If you're involved in team projects, community organizations, or social groups, your contributions will likely serve as a unifying force. You have a special ability today to synthesize different perspectives and articulate common ground that others might miss. Your natural Cancer empathy combines beautifully with Mercury's influence to create opportunities for healing conversations. Friends or family members who have been going through difficulties may naturally gravitate toward you for comfort today. Your words have a balm-like quality that soothes emotional wounds. Teaching and instructional communication are highlighted as well. If your work involves educating others, mentoring, or explaining complex concepts, you'll find your explanations particularly clear and well-received. Students absorb your knowledge more readily, and colleagues grasp your ideas with minimal clarification needed. Be aware of a tendency toward emotional flooding in your communication today. The strong lunar influence could occasionally overwhelm your logical expression with feeling. Taking brief pauses before responding to triggering situations will help you maintain the perfect balance between heart and mind in your conversations. For written communication, this is an exceptional day for journaling, letter writing, or working on personal creative projects. Your words flow naturally from a deep well of authentic feeling. Many Cancers may experience breakthrough moments in expressing ideas they've struggled to articulate before. Communication with water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, flows with particular ease today, while exchanges with air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, might require more patience and clarification. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, will appreciate your grounded emotional intelligence, creating a solid foundation for productive exchanges. In terms of body language and nonverbal communication, you're especially expressive today. Your gestures, facial expressions, and physical presence naturally align with your verbal message, creating a powerful congruence that others find trustworthy and compelling. This is an excellent day for important in-person meetings where making a strong impression matters. The evening brings a contemplative quality to your communication. As the day winds down, you may feel drawn to more philosophical exchanges or to processing the day's interactions through quiet reflection. Conversations with close friends or partners during these hours can reach profound depths, with insights emerging that benefit everyone involved. As we look at Cancer's financial landscape for April 24th, 2025, we're seeing a particularly notable configuration with the moon in Scorpio, forming a powerful water trine to your sign. This emotional resonance creates intuitive pathways to wealth that others might miss completely. Your financial intuition is heightened, making this an excellent day to trust your gut feelings about investments or money moves that have been on your mind. The Moon-Pluto aspect active today deepens your ability to see beneath surface-level financial opportunities to find hidden value. Mercury, positioned in Taurus, is activating your 11th house of networks and long-term goals, suggesting that financial opportunities may come through friends, professional connections, or community organizations today. Pay special attention to casual conversations about money or resources. There's valuable information being shared that could lead to profitable ventures. A colleague may mention an investment opportunity that aligns perfectly with your financial goals. With Venus forming a sextile to Jupiter, there's an expansion of financial possibilities through partnerships. This is not a day to go it alone with money matters. Collaborative financial ventures have special protection today, particularly those involving creative industries, healthcare, or food-related businesses, all areas where Cancer naturally excels. If you've been considering merging resources with someone you trust, today's planetary support gives these arrangements a boost of positive energy. The financial story becomes more interesting when we examine Mars in Pisces activating your 9th house of expansion. This creates a perfect triangle of water sign energy that supports financial growth through educational pursuits, international connections, or legal matters that may have been pending. If you've been waiting for funds related to publishing, higher education, or foreign investments, today might bring positive movement. Look particularly at opportunities that combine your nurturing capabilities with broader markets. Uranus in Gemini is bringing unexpected financial insights through communications today. Don't dismiss unusual or unconventional money-making ideas that suddenly appear. What seems far-fetched today could actually be tomorrow's stable income stream. This position particularly favors technological investments, especially those related to communication platforms or local community services. A subtle but significant aspect between Saturn and your solar 2nd house of personal finances suggests that discipline applied today will yield long-term rewards. Any budget adjustments or financial planning done on April 24th has staying power. This is excellent energy for setting up automatic savings plans or restructuring debt in ways that will benefit you for years to come. The Sun in Taurus illuminates your sector of hopes, wishes, and social networks, bringing attention to how your public reputation can drive financial gain. Your financial brand, how others perceive your money management skills, is particularly visible today. Actions taken to demonstrate financial responsibility will be noticed by those who might later offer profitable opportunities. Consider updating your LinkedIn profile or having conversations about your financial expertise. For Cancer entrepreneurs and business owners, today's aspects support pricing adjustments that better reflect your true value. Many Cancers chronically undercharge for their services out of emotional attachment to clients. Today's energy supports recalibrating your fee structure without the usual guilt that might accompany such changes. Regarding investments, water-related industries receive beneficial aspects today. Companies involved in beverages, plumbing, ocean freight, or water purification may show promise. Property investments, particularly those near water bodies, also have favorable energy. Your natural Cancer affinity for real estate is amplified, making this a good day to explore property listings or meet with real estate investment advisors. The day carries a warning aspect from Neptune to your financial sector, suggesting the potential for confusion or deception in money matters. Double-check all financial documents before signing, and be particularly wary of emotional appeals designed to separate you from your money. Your compassionate nature can sometimes leave you vulnerable to sob stories with financial hooks. Your financial power hours today run from approximately 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. local time, when the moon forms its most harmonious aspect to your personal planets. Schedule important money conversations or decisions during this window for best results. Financial negotiations begun during this time have an added layer of emotional intelligence that can work to your advantage. Looking at timing, there's a progressive energy building throughout the day that favors taking incremental steps rather than making one big financial move. Start with smaller financial tasks in the morning, building toward more significant decisions by afternoon. The late evening shows aspects that support long-term financial planning and family budget discussions. The position of Chiron suggests healing around family money wounds may be possible today. If childhood experiences created financial fears or unhealthy money habits, today's energy supports gentle recognition and beginning the transformation process. Consider journaling about your earliest money memories and how they might be influencing your current financial behaviors. As the moon glides through your 7th house of partnerships on April 24, 2025, Cancer, you'll find your most fortunate areas emerging through meaningful connections with others. The lunar energy, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your 11th house, creating exceptionally favorable conditions for collaborative ventures and social alliances. This isn't merely about passive reception of good fortune. It's about recognizing where the universe is opening doors specifically for you today. Your intuitive capabilities are heightened, especially between 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. when the moon's energy peaks for you. The domestic sphere shows particular promise today. Any home-related decisions or improvements initiated now carry a protective energy that will sustain long-term benefits. Financial matters connected to shared resources also receive beneficial aspects as Venus in your 2nd house creates a supportive sextile to Pluto, suggesting unexpected monetary gains through partnerships or family connections. Your natural nurturing abilities become your greatest asset in professional settings today, with authority figures and mentors responding positively to your authentic emotional intelligence. Neptune's position amplifies your creative visualization abilities, spending even 15 minutes this morning imagining your desired outcomes could manifest surprising opportunities by evening. Communication, particularly around emotional needs, flows effortlessly today, making this an ideal time to express long-held desires or to request support from those who can provide it. Your health shows favorable aspects as well, with particular benefits coming from water-based activities or treatments that balance your water sign energy. The evening hours carry a special protective quality for you. Social gatherings initiated after 7 p.m. stand to bring connections that will prove fortunate in ways that won't be immediately apparent, but will unfold over the coming lunar cycle. Acts of nurturing others without expectation of return will create unseen ripples of good fortune, As Jupiter's position suggests, karma is particularly responsive to Cancerian energy today. Trust your intuitive hits around noon, when Uranus activates your psychic receptivity. That unexpected idea or urge likely contains the seed of significant opportunity. Family connections, particularly with female relatives or mentors, serve as conduits for fortunate developments. Artistic pursuits receive beneficial aspects, especially those involving emotional expression or capturing memories. The color silver carries protective energy for you today, while carrying or wearing moonstone amplifies your natural intuitive advantages. Philanthropic activities initiated today carry special weight, creating returns that will manifest during the next full moon. Your greatest fortune today comes not from grandiose gestures, but from leaning into your natural Cancerian gifts of emotional intelligence, nurturing capacity, and intuitive wisdom. These qualities, often overlooked in a world that prioritizes action over feeling, become your superpower on April 24th, as the planetary alignments particularly favor water sign sensitivity. The late afternoon brings a moment of clarity around a domestic matter that has been causing concern. Trust the solution that presents itself, as Mercury's position indicates sound practical judgment, especially in matters of home and family. Matters related to water, whether literal or metaphorical, carry particular good fortune today, from oceanside activities to emotional processing. Your element brings you strength and opportunity. Cancer. On April 24th, 2025, your social landscape undergoes a significant transformation as the moon, your ruling celestial body, forms a harmonious trine with Neptune in Pisces. This creates an atmosphere of heightened emotional intuition and compassion in your social interactions. You'll likely find yourself more attuned to the unspoken needs of those around you, sensing their emotional states before they even articulate them. This psychic receptivity isn't just coincidental. It's the direct result of Neptune's influence, enhancing your natural Cancerian empathy. Use this gift wisely today, as it allows you to forge deeper connections based on genuine understanding rather than mere pleasantries. The moon's position in your 11th house of social networks and community also suggests that group activities will prove particularly rewarding. You might find yourself naturally gravitating toward gathering spaces, whether physical or virtual, where collective energy nurtures your soul. A surprising invitation may arrive from someone in your extended social circle, someone you've always respected, but perhaps haven't spent much individual time with. This could develop into a meaningful friendship if you allow yourself to be vulnerable. Meanwhile, Venus in Gemini activates your 12th house of the subconscious, potentially bringing past social wounds to the surface for healing. You might suddenly understand why certain relationship patterns have repeated in your life, especially regarding how you tend to nurture others, sometimes at your own expense. This awareness isn't meant to be painful but transformative. Jupiter's influence from your career sector suggests that professional connections made today carry significant potential for future collaboration. Be especially attentive during work meetings or industry gatherings, as someone with substantial influence may take notice of your emotional intelligence and authentic communication.